Hey everybody, welcome back to Old Bearded Gaming. We're playing Medieval Minecraft. I know it's a couple Medieval Minecraft episodes in a row. Uh, what can I say? I love it. I'm having a ton of time with it. Really enjoying this mod pack, if you guys haven't been able to tell. And I actually had to kind of pause from playing just to come and kind of make an update because I believe we've kind of broken this mod pack just wide open with some recent advancements that we've done, some stages that we've now gotten to in our hardcore playthrough here. And speaking of playthroughs, the RL Craft series still going to go and still going strong. We're looking to close that out really soon. I'm fixing to get ready to head out on some vacation, so there'll be a little bit of lapse in some videos, and I didn't really want to dive into the next stage of that series because it's going to be so much more involved and require actually probably quite a bit of focus so that I don't completely muck it all up and miss the opportunity to completely beat that. So here we are. But like I said, updates galore with this playthrough. So first and foremost, you guys may notice down there in the bottom center, we're sitting on 86 levels. It's a lot of experience to be holding around, but there's no point in dumping XP points off into storage containers and things when you're playing a hardcore run, because either you're going to spend it or you're going to die and lose it all, and the world's going to be destroyed. So that's just kind of how it is. But 86, that's quite a lot. Well, I figured out how spawners work and how the Apotheosis mod interacts with all of it. And to that end, we'll take a peek here at this hawk brand that I've been carrying around. You'll notice there's quite a few more enchantments on here. And it's not every enchantment, right? Like well, first of all, it didn't make much sense to completely max this thing out to be the end-all be-all, so to speak. But I did discover some very interesting kind of correlations, I guess might be the best way to kind of describe it. As you can see here, we have expanded a little bit. We now have the 1 star and the 20% discount, right? So when we take a peek at this, we notice that, I could still put some other things on. But when I put other enchantments on, and this is actually kind of interesting too. So like, let's put Looting 3 on, okay? And I'm going to enchant it. You'll notice the sword starts tweaking out. It's all twitchy over there, right? Well, when you come over here and you highlight, you look at those 2 enchantments there. Well, look at that. Looting and Mending are kind of not exclusive with each other. Like, they don't work together quite right. And that's just as near as I can tell. It feels like, having tested this with a couple of different combinations, that when you see this happen on your gear, it means a problem, and you've got to take one of those 2 off. Speaking of taking off, that's something you can absolutely do. So you're not not stuck with a wasted thing. We're gonna receive back. It's not the full amount that we spent, but we're gonna get some stuff back. So I'm taking that off. Now the weapon's not tweaking out, and everything looks normal on here, right? So we've enhanced this, and I think in part adding the looting, particularly on this one, it's really more of a problem because we already have like Knowledge of the Ages on there. We already have Scavenger on there. I don't know that it's so much the mending that was causing the problem, but because we have other, call it XP and drop related type of enchantments on there, I don't know. I don't know the full details of all of it, and I could probably just spend a little bit of time working up some sort of a workbook to kind of track some of the exclusivity clauses with all of those, and I might do that anyways, as I have some serious ambitions to try to create a wiki for this mod pack. But at any rate, to the spawner. So we've set one up. We took that zombie spawner and we added a little area down here, and you see the guys dropping in. In fact, they're entity block killing each other, because you can only have 24 enemies at a time within 1 block. Otherwise, they start killing each other, which is a bit of a bummer because then you don't get the goodies from it all. But yeah, check this out. It's loud. It's absolutely loud. Not as bad as the Enderman farms, but look at that. I mean, we were sitting on 85. We're already halfway through 86. It's taken just a couple seconds. As you know, experience points needed to get from one level to the other start going up exponentially as you start increasing. this is crazy. I mean, this is just a ton of experience points. And these are just zombies. I mean, they're not like they're anything super crazy, but we've got them dropping down. It's a little bit of a dropper. They're losing not even quite half health. I mean, I could have kept digging this down further, but then I ran into a problem with the radius that the spawner detects whether or not it should be spawning mobs or not. And so I had to... It took a long time, guys. Be thankful that you were off camera for it, because it really was a bit of a pain. You see, there's a lot of cobbled stuff here because I built this down, I built it back up, I tried to find what the right match was for it. But yeah, we created these metallic chests, by the way. Really super cool. They have a ton of space in them, and when you put them side by side, look at this. I mean, this is a massive sized chest here. So the chest from the, what is it? The decorated, DECO. Yeah, here we go. So these metallic chests, they come in one of like 4 sizes, and they fit in the categories within those 4. But this is by far, obviously, it's bronze. It's not the biggest. But you get up here to some of these, like the Celestium, the Stormix ones. These things get huge, just absolutely huge. But anyways, we're collecting drops. You know, there's some, some opportunity maybe to combine what we're doing here with this, with pulling enchantments off of some of this gear, that's dropping from these. I want to call them infernal mobs because that's what they're called in RL Craft. But let's see if we can find a name of one. They're the special ones that spawn. They have a unique name. Let's see if we can isolate one. They tend to have more hit points, but it'll say they'll have a name tag. Let's see if we can get one. Anyways, they tend to drop with really good gear. They drop extra goodies and whatnot. But anyways, so how all this works, because these guys are dropping at a pretty good rate, right? And the way that happens is, and let's pop up here, I had to make a little service hatch so I could get up here and modify that spawner. Bye, guys. Bye. See, they're all getting pushed. This is a very typical type of call it a mob trap, I guess, that you would see in Minecraft, right? We've got the spawner up there. Wow, there's just so many of them. There are truly quite a few, and they're all getting funneled into just one little hole there. But from here, I can crouch out forward a little closer, and I can use items on that spawner that have an impact to what that spawner actually does. So we used a couple of fermented spider eyes. We crafted some of those up. And we're able to increase the spawn count that the spawner is capable of doing. That was a pretty easy one. We had a bunch of sugar. You've seen the sugar cane all over the place, right? So we take that sugar, and we've got the what is the minimum amount of ticks reduced to the minimum that it goes to, and that's 20 ticks is the minimum. So at the fastest, this thing will spawn a lot of mobs every 20 ticks. We also brought down the max delay as well, the high end of how long it takes, but we didn't cap that out because it takes clocks, which aren't horrible. We had some gold and stuff to be able to make some, but I still need a lot of gold for trading to the piglins to be able to get more of the crying obsidian to finalize that Dark Enchanting shrine to really give us the biggest bang for the buck with all of this, although it is rendered somewhat moot, I guess I should say, by having this infinite experience source here. So more to come on that. But clocks are used to remove that high-end delay. So we brought it down, I think maybe about halfway. I think it started at like 800 ticks. We brought it down to like 480, and I think it can go quite a bit lower than that still. An interesting side effect with this, I did use a soul lantern. I crafted one of those and used a soul lantern on it. And what the soul lantern does is it's supposed to give the spawner the ability to keep spawning even disregardless of light level. Okay, so we'll put it that way. It ignores the light level requirement of spawning stuff. But every time I log out and come back in, that particular piece falls off of the spawner. because I had this room lit. Oh, see this guy. Whoa. Hey, you, get back there. I had this lit up in here because I wanted to be able to see and be able to interact. I guess we could go down now. That's probably loud. And they're loud there too. So let's go up here. But every time I logged in, I'd have to reapply it. I'm like, it's not really worth it. So I went in there and I broke all of the torches around there. So potentially a little bit of a glitch. Maybe it's acting how it's designed. You're just supposed to reapply it. Every time you come back in. But something of note, I guess we should say. Something that I didn't have a lot of was prismarine crystals. So you can use prismarine to modify the active range, and that's where we get ourselves into a temple underwater. And we get a bunch of prismarine. We can really kind of max that out, and then we could set that dropper distance down even lower because it'll still activate even if I'm further away. There are other things that we can do with it as well. We can get some items. They're more end game-ish type of items to be able to turn off all requirements, right? But that I think requires. In fact, we can see. I don't know why we're talking about hypotheticals. It's here. If we go to here, yeah, here we go. So yeah, we can change the spawn range with blaze rods. There's the fermented to change the count. We use those on it. Silent, again, don't really have a use for that. Redstone control could be kind of cool to just shut it off if I wanted to, which might be kind of nice, but I'm not really experiencing any lag, and aside from the noise, that's really the only downside. But here we go, activation range. If we get a hold of some prismarine crystals, we could really jack out the activation range on that thing, so I could be standing quite a bit further away for it to be able to work. We could take the AI away from the mobs. There's the sugar for the spawn delay. Gas tiers. Now this would be kind of nice because then we could exceed the entity limits and let it spawn the maximum amount of things. This is just more of an efficiency thing, but heck, if the thing doesn't work pretty good already. Here again, the clocks for changing that high-end max spawn delay. Here we go. Ignores players. We need Nether Star to be able to do that, to remove the player requirement of being nearby. So yeah, it's something we could do, for sure. But again, I don't know that it's necessarily required because the thing seems to be working. But Dragon Egg, going and beating the end dragon it allows you to completely remove all conditions for the spawning. So at any rate, that's brought us to here, and it's brought up kind of a new dilemma because, like I said, I feel like this really kind of busts open this mod pack, and I'm looking forward to being able to craft some stuff, really get out there, spend this experience on what we want, and then it dawned on me, well, heck, this Hawk brand probably isn't, the best weapon out there in the world for me, and it got me kind of looking at stuff going. In fact, I need to move it because I can't even see all the things on it. It's got a base attack speed of 2. The attack damage is 8, and that's native to it, right? I did have sharpness on this originally, but it was conflicting with other things that I wanted to improve the amount of XP we were getting from everything. So I removed that, put smite on, since it's a zombie zombie spawner, and that seems to be working actually pretty well. But in terms of just weapons, I mean, there's so many options out there. In fact, let's go with. If we look at like dungeon weapons, these seem to be the ones that have a little bit more bang for the buck than some of the other weapons in the mod pack. I could be completely wrong, but it just feels like, having dove through these lists a little bit, this might be kind of the way to go. Master Katana kind of jumped out at me because it has almost a 3 attack speed, which is just insane, unheard of. I mean, that's like bare-fisted kind of fighting, where if you could just start buffing the damage up with that, then that would be pretty amazing. But a lot of options here, needless to say, to kind of choose from, and maybe a two-handed is kind of the way to go. So yeah, so we've got some thinking to do on what we want to do. We could dual wield, we can get the beginning and the end. Those are almost 3 with base attack damages of 9. That's even better than what this Hawk brand is. So we get 1 in each hand. Each one comes with its own little base enchantment, but we can build on those. And then, of course, getting into some of the armors, of the game. Because right now, the Durasteel, it really doesn't protect me that great. I still get, hit by something and it takes away 4.5 hearts. That's not very good. So there's a lot of research to be done to look at some of this stuff to find out, hey, what's the best armor that we want to be going for. I noticed that there are some sets out here that increase attack damage and also increase, things like armor toughness and reach, and attack speed. The Titan set here actually really looks pretty good in that regard. But then it comes down to, well, okay, what does it take to make? So you need a dark chest piece. Then you need to modify it with an upgrade core, which is part of another system, not horrible to work with, but we can make these. We need netherite. We need netherite to be able to do it, right? So we're gonna have to start getting down there, start getting ancient debris, and start getting some of those things so that we can craft, these sorts of items. But again, where was that at here? Let's go back to the Titan set just real quick. Titan, here we go. We need the dark chest piece, and the dark chest piece then is created with these netherite scales, iron, and then bolts of fabric. Fabric created with just wool and sticks. So, not horrible. Absolutely not horrible. So interesting. We can craft netherite scales. I was trying to think where are these things going to drop from? From warthog shell pieces. And if it's from the Adventure Z pack, then that means it's from some sort of a boss that's dropping these warthog shells. We can smelt ancient... Oh, okay, so we can turn ancient debris into netherite scales by smelting it, which then means that we're going to need Silk Touch to be able to get that, because that's not the pieces. We can do it in the blast furnace as well. Okay. Oh, now we can increase our yield in a endstone smelter, which I don't have. I have a tier 1 or a tier 2. That's a tier 3, so we'd need to get to the end. And we could get some more output of those. But yeah, here's the drop tables for where the netherite scales can come from. So yep, these are, and actually, the piglin beast might not be horrible. This guy I think randomly spawns as you're killing piglins, so it may be something that we can come across naturally without having to build a little shrine and getting completely jacked up. So something to look at there. In fact, I want to go back into the nether and definitely take a peek at probably our second nether location. I think it was going to be the one to do. So let's get some enchantments going though here. We've got our Durasteel set. It's going to be good enough for right now, I think, but we need to enchant it up just so we can survive a little bit better in the nether. And I want to go find, maybe some sort of a good location to be able to, get down to the level that we're going to find ancient debris, so we can kind of start getting a mine going down in there. So let's see what our options are here. So I can do protection, and then of course it takes away fire blast projectile. So protection 4. Respiration, why not? Aqua affinity, why not? Thorns is an interesting one, because if you have thorns and then you have mending as well, it's going to be spending a lot keeping that going, but with unbreaking that helps, and I guess when we have unlimited experience it doesn't matter. Now we get into some of these that I have no idea what this stuff is. So let's take a look here. What is rebounding? Rebounding. Melee attackers may find themselves much further away. I don't know that I want that. I don't like it when guys just disappear. What is the Envel? Whoops. Life mending, crescendo of bolts. That sounds cool. Endless quiver, Envel. There's like no description for that. Huh. Okay. Well, if I don't know what it is, I'm not using it. Make mental note. Look up Envel on CurseForwards. Okay. Bag of Souls. Increase the amount of experience you gain relative to the level of the enchantment. Ooh. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I want that. Whoa. Okay, that's not that bad. We just got in over 10,000. Like, wait a minute. Burning, I think, adds heat. if I'm not mistaken, to our armor. Which honestly, temperature hasn't really been much. Oh, it's a fiery version of thorns. Oh. I wonder if that conflicts. Whoops, why did that turn on? What does chilling do? Slows and applies mining fatigue to attackers. That could be kind of cool. Can I have both? Nope. See that? Took it away. I think I want chilling. Actually, I like that. Slow everything down around me. It's cowardice. Cowardice. When at full health, you receive the strength effect. That's okay. Death barter. Oh. Yeah, this isn't going to work for us because when you die, you can buy your way out of death with emeralds, which I don't know. I don't know if that works in hardcore. I'd hate to rest the success of this hardcore playthrough on death barter kicking in and allowing me to buy my way out of death with emeralds, but I'm going to look that up. I might even that might even be worth making a little test world just to see what it does. Because that could be a lifesaver, literally, for a hardcore series. So, we'll test that later. Deflect. When you're shot with an arrow, chance that the arrow will do half damage and could be flung away from you. Well, yeah, why wouldn't I want that? Whoops, whoops, whoops. I can't use scroll. Wait, was cowardice one that we wanted? Yeah, because that gave us the strength boost. Okay. Wow. Wow. Look at all the... Jeez. So many things. Okay. It's going to get expensive. Fire focus. Fire focus increase the amount of damage done by fire attacks, especially fire aspect. Huh. Well, I guess I could put fire aspect on whatever weapon that I end up making, but I don't have it right now. I could always add those later. That's the other thing too. What's food reserves? When drinking an instant health... What's hitting me? Oh my gosh, it's actually temperature that's affecting me. You gotta be kidding me. Where's my fire? There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Heal back up. Wow. Just when I was saying that weather wasn't having any impact, but I was standing there naked, in all honesty. Wow, and that weather effect is not going away, even though I'm standing here and I put my armor back on. Now it's going down a little. Let's go stand by larger areas of heat. Ooh, okay, well, there's something else to start considering, I guess. Heal that back up. Alright. I had one. Yeah, I've got one here. Gonna put a campfire down in that room. Little stopgap. Oh, ow, I didn't mean to like stand in it. But we're gonna come back over here. Alright, let's get back to business. Where were we? So we got our protection, our respiration, our aqua affinity, our thorns. Whoops, thorns. Our unbreaking, our mending. We decided rebounding was no good. Bag of souls is good. Burning, we can wait on. Chilling, we're gonna add. Cowardice was good. Death barter, we didn't know. Deflect sounded good. Fire focus, we're not using yet. Food, whoops. Reserves, when you drink in an instant health pot, you receive some form of food. Yeah, not needed. Frenzied, when your health drops below 50%, you gain the haste effect. That's kind of interesting. I actually kind of like that. Let's put that on. Heal allies. Where? Oh, there it is. allies, pets, golems, other players are healed when taking damage. Huh. Don't really need that. Poison focus. I think that's extra damage done by poison attacks, yep. Potion barrier, recycler. Let's see. Potion barrier. When drinking pot, you receive resistance. Recycler. Not that it's necessarily a bad enhancement, just not mission critical. Recycler. Chance when shot with an arrow, you will gain an arrow. Again, not necessarily. Snowball. Wow, what are all these? This is crazy. This is really crazy. Snowball. When being attacked by 2 or more attackers, a magic snowball will be thrown at one of the attackers, knocking them. That's cool. Not necessary, but cool. Surprise gift. Drinking. Get other potions from a pool of options. Okay. Featherweight. Not sure what it does. Really not sure what it does. I think it would have something to do with being able to jump, but why would I need that on my helmet? I don't know. I don't know what that is. And then Soulbound, I don't... Oh, heat protection. Protect certain origins from overheat. Oh, but see, we don't have an origin that's prone to overheating. We're like normal. So, okay, so that's 18,000 experience points for this is probably not worth it, but what the heck? Let's see what it does. In fact, let's check to see if there's any of those conflicts. You know, I don't see anything tweaking out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, look at that. We got strength because we're at full health. Alright, that's nice. I like it. Okay. Well, let's do another one. Chest piece. 8,000 experience points. I don't think I'm going to have enough. Protection. Wait, if I take protection off, I don't think I'm losing anything else. Although fire... Oh, Icy Thorns. Magic protection. Look at that. Berserker's Fury. I don't remember seeing that one. Oh, I think you lose control, though. Which would be bad. I want to stay in control, but then there's also water protection. Heat protect. How interesting. All right, well, let's go with what we know. Traditional setup here. Protection, thorns, and breaking, mending. Bag of souls, because why not? Chilling, because that's a thing. Cowardice, yeah, give me those buffs. Oh, we're up to 12,000 now. Shoot. Shoot. What don't we need? Well, we already have chilling on the other thing. I don't think the buffs stack for cowardice, though, either. So let's take that off. Let's take the chilling off. That puts me right there at that limit. Put that on. Okay, now we need to go get some more experience points. We're down to 12. Not 12 whole levels. No. Whatever shall we do? Oh, I know. Plug your ears. Not gonna lie, guys. This is incredibly satisfying. Don't mind me, just the merciless genocide of an entire populace of undead beings. You know, as you do. It's a Minecraft thing. Uh-oh. Slowing down. I do notice that when I'm looking up at the top from the spawner, they do take a little bit to flow down into the hole. So they get kind of bottlenecked there, and then they kind of push each other around, and then it slows down on the number of spawning. I don't know of a way to make that any more efficient, if I'm being completely honest. I just don't. But that's all right. That's this is first world problems, right? I mean, this works. Oh, hey, here we go. This was a special guy, and he just gave me the wither effect too. That's great. He's got still withering, sprinting, rust. Yeah, he's got all sorts of crazy stuff. Which reminds me again, I need honey. Honey can remove the wither effect. But it's too cold out. I don't think there's any bees in that one little hive with the one beekeeper guy. And ironically, he doesn't trade for honey, which is really kind of annoying. But I also haven't leveled him up, so I could go get some. I think he wants like dandelions or something. Go find some flowers and try to level him up. Okay, so now we are back up to level 60. Let's go see if that lets us get another piece of gear. Just hoping this improves the survivability of us. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be hilarious if this is, like, negligible benefit, but that's alright. Thorns, unbreaking, mending. What else we got for pants? Rebounding. Oh, we want bag of souls. Just like that concept. Cowardice, death bar to deflect, fire, focus, frenzy. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, reckless is a new one for pants. What is reckless? Your health is reduced by 60%, but you gain the strength effect relative to the level of the enchant. What? I don't know that I like health reductions in general, but strength gain is pretty cool. Might be something to play with and test. Making a note of that one. Okay, and nothing super crazy here. So we taking that, putting that on. All right, so just one more to go. This is going actually pretty quick. Oh, and it was killing the stuff too. I was like, we should be getting experience at a little bit faster clip than this. But then I remembered that the gear has mending, spending some of it to repair itself, which is fine. Especially with, whoa, that guy has 800 hit points. Gravity, life steal, regen, and oh my lord. He's healing, well, not faster than I can hurt him. We do about 50 points of damage a hit, give or take. That was cool. I don't know what I would have done otherwise. Seeing that guy out in the wild, you know what I mean? Oh, he's still here. He just got pushed around. Come on. Come on, guys. I'm gonna guess we got him. I don't see. Oh, wait, I see a name back there again. Regen, life steal, gravity. Same guy. Oh, did we get him finally? I want to stop this with that guy like so close because he'll just completely regen. Well, and then he'll die from entity. Collision, I guess? I don't know. Whatever they call it. Cramming? Probably cramming. Alright. Ooh. So look at that. Oh, no, that's equipped. Never mind. I was all like, wait, what is all that? No, it's just comparing. Let's get up to an even 60, why not? Real quick. Real quick, even numbers. It's kind of interesting, and I debated about even kind of mentioning it on this video, just because I don't know that it's, I don't know. It's difficult to know what to think and feel. I mean, I think at this point everybody has obviously heard, you know, about Techno's passing, but it was from one of his videos that I was watching not too long ago, the Dream SMP, and they were attacking L'Manberg. He goes down to the cave and he brings all these dogs up from a sitting position, and then immediately recognized as he was doing it that it was going to cause problems when he goes to try to leave, and tells Philza to, you know, make the hole wider to get out because the entity cramming was going to start killing off his dog. It's just that depth of knowledge of knowing things like that on the fly while he was doing things. Just one of the truly impressive things, I think, honestly, about Techno. The guy knew his stuff. I mean, just absolutely knew things at such a deep, in-depth level, and knew it so fluently to be able to apply it to on-the-fly in-game strategies, you know, while he was doing things. It was just truly truly impressive to behold, and we were lucky to, to have been able to bear witness to what he gave us all. So, oh, it has just been sad times, just sad times, hearing of his passing. So, rest in peace, guy. You earned it. All right, on that downer note, let's, it's heavy. It's heavy stuff. Let's get this enchanted. Let's go take a peek over in the nether. Oh yeah, feather falling. I want that for sure. I'm breaking, mending. Oh, I kind of want speed too. I'm not going to have enough. Oh, what's stable footing? So much stuff. Stable footing. Negates the mining speed penalty for flying. Ooh, I do want that. But not right now. I don't need that because I don't have flying. But I do want Bag of Souls. Fire Trail? Oh, that could be dangerous. I would burn down all the things. Lucky Explorer? That's cool. I don't know what that is, but... Swift-footed. Ground Spike? Boy, there's a lot of things for feet. We're already way over. Well, let's just take the basics. Just take the basics. Oh, but I really want that speed. Alright, we'll take the speed off. We'll take Bag of Souls off for right now. Put these on, I guess. That's alright. I'll get back from some vacation, some time away. We're going to play a little bit. We'll do some new updates. We get everything all updated. Which one do I want? Oh, I don't want that one. But I do want to heal this up. There we go. Gears up. Let's go to the other location. Sleep through it. Whoops. E. We got milk. Oh, I do have a Silk Touch pickaxe. Alright. Oh, let's top off. So that's interesting. I have level 3, whatever that's given me. I'm going to guess that's strength. What is that from? That's from the, that's from the one thing. The cowardice. I'll have to test if I put cowardice on others if I get a multiplicative effect or a additive effect, or nothing at all, of having multiple pieces of gear with cowardice 3 on it. That could be really OP. 4 slots times 3. Yeah, I just did the math in my head. It's 12. Thank you very much. A level 12 strength buff would be insane for having perfect health. If I remember correctly, we built this straight out, didn't we? Oh, no, but we did build it over past the one bridge, I think. Yep, there it is. I should have probably given you guys a fence. Oh, hey, librarian. What? Have I talked to you before? Oh, yeah. Then I remembered that it really doesn't help, because we can now just pick and choose. Okay, so we're back in here. There's our little bridge. Whoa, what are you? I don't know what you are. Makes me nervous. What are we at? We're at like Y33. We're already pretty low because we're at the lava level. There's gonna be stuff in there. Let's in fact, I kind of want to know what the spawner is in there, because then I can just take the spawner with me. That'd be kind of cool, right? The magma cube spawner. Oh yeah, heck yeah. Cool. So we have a magma cube spawner. Sweet. Okay. I don't know why I'm carrying a goose egg around. Not needed. Alright, so this little area here, in fact, we could probably use this for burrowing down. Oh hey, there was a thing here. What is this? Dragon blood sap. That's cool. Oh, I like that. I like things like that. Gold's always good. Okay, cool. Well, let's... Oh, oh. True to his name, the nitwit came through the portal. That's fantastic. Okay. Okay, to each their own. You know what? We haven't really buffed up this, oh, well, no, that's, what do you call it? Magma. Let's see if we can, in fact, what is the ideal Y level? I'm sure other people know it off the top of their heads. I do not. We're looking for ancient debris. Generation is at Y16, so the best chances are 13 through 13 through 19. So like 15 and 16, kind of where we want to be. All right. What is this? Oh, redstone. Cool. Oh, there's lava. Lava in the nether? What? That's crazy talk. That's crazy. Alright, let's not get ourselves stuck. Whoops. Is that just all going to be lava? Yeah. It all goes that way. Okay, well, what if we make a turn? And go this way. Da-da-da, just don't mind me digging down in the nether, because why not? Where are we at, 22? Getting down there. There we go. Hate breaking bricks over my head. Just never know where that lava's going to be. And I hate this sand down here. I hate switching to shovel. I really do. It's just it bugs. And I am not, I mean, you guys know, I'm old. I'm not the fastest at switching. See, and then there's just lava. But we're at 16, so this isn't horrible. This is where we should start expecting to see this stuff. So then maybe we say we got down here. And we're going to start a mine going this way. Maybe? What the heck is that? Why is it blackstone? Oh yeah, this stuff I probably need for something. Okay. Another rack. Well... turn on... See, they make it so pretty. F3 in this modpack is like all color-coded and stuff. I could probably take some time and figure out how to read that. And then it would be way more impressive having it up than not. Well, there's the lava. There it is. There it is. I guess I could just put torches on things that are bad. And more lava. Well, phooey. I obviously don't have any beds or anything with me. No TNT. Obviously a good way of trying to do this. Well, you know what? We got to start. We came back in. We've got enchanted up. I kind of want to, whoops, go take a pot shot at something and just see how much damage I actually take from things. Why? Oh, did I dig too far? I did. Oopsie. Boy, I messed this up big. Is this right? Oh, okay. Alright, good enough. Good enough. Let's go see just how squishy or not squishy we are. Some things have started to spawn around. I see there's some enemies over this. Oh, hey, what are you? Well, we didn't die. Yay! That's the motto of this game. We didn't die. That's a zombie piglin over there. I guess we can go make them mad. You looking at me, bro? I'm looking at you. Ooh. Okay. One-shotted him. That was cool. Alright, come here. I want you to... Yep, come here. Get a hit. Oh, well. Guess we're just gonna die that easy. Okay, so the enchantments, my working theory is that we're fine. The beast thingy, whatever that was, it hit us twice, didn't even take down any health. I feel like it would have. What's up, boys? Here. I just killed one of your own. Why aren't you mad? You guys not even paying attention? Let's, there we go. There we go. Okay, there's a hit. Like, half a heart. Yeah, 1 to 1.5. Okay. And he's taking damage from the thorns. Okay, there you go. And we healed because he died. That's cool. Alright. Well, it gives me a good sense. Like I said, Dursil, not the most impressive armor in the game, but when it takes literally seconds... oh, we have feather falling, right? It takes literally seconds to get tons and tons and tons of levels. Still don't know what those guys are. It's crazy. I'm not worried about enchanting it the way that we did. So, okay, let's just head home. Whoops. Cool. All right. Well, I think I'm going to call that pretty much kind of a success for this this episode. Everybody, thanks so much for hanging out with Old Bearded Gaming. We continue to unlock and potentially break this mod pack, but we're gearing up. We're getting ready to do some big things with this. We're at a point now where obviously XP is a non-issue, enchantments a non-issue. We just need to get the good stuff and then get it all enchanted up. We'll probably do some of that off camera again, just so that we can focus more on the adventuring and the exploration. So, again, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate everybody along the journey. We'll see you guys again next time. Cheers!